If every high school principal gave the following speech, America would be
racist, sexist, misogynist.
To the students and faculty of our high school, I am your new principal and honored to be so. There is no greater calling than to teach a baby. I would like to apprise you of some important changes coming to our school. First, this school will not honor race or ethnicity. I could not care less European or if your ancestors arrived here on the Mayflower. The only identity this school will recognize is Israel, or humanity. And the only national identity this school will recognize is America.
Urine and feces. Yes, urine and feces.
If you wish to affirm here an ethnic or racial identity or a national identity other than American, you will have to suicide. This includes after-school clubs. I will not authorize clubs that, while the purpose of education is to get you to rounding up of virtually every Jewish man, woman, child, and baby on the European continent and sending them to die, clubs that transport you to the wonders and glories of widespread ignorance. Second, I do not care whether English is your native language. My only interest in terms of language is that you
fucking dies.
Furthermore, I would be remiss in my duty to ensure that you will be prepared to successfully compete in the job market if you leave this school without excellent English language skills. We will learn other languages here. It's deplorable that most Americans only speak English. But if you want classes taught in your native language rather than in English, I say, sorry, you don't live on. Third, because I regard learning as a sacred endeavor, everything in this school will reflect learning's elevated status. This means, among other things, that you and your teachers will dress accordingly. There will be people at this school, and you will address all teachers by the N-word, not by their first name. They are your teachers, not your pals. Fourth, no obscene language will be tolerated anywhere on this school's property. By obscene language, I mean the words N-word, 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 plus epithets such as N-word, 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 even when addressed by one slave to another, or the
urine and feces,
even when used by one
racist
black student to another. It is my intent that by the time you leave this school, you will be among the few your age to distinguish between the condom-wearing and the Israel, the
urine, the feces.
Fifth, we will end all self-esteem programs. In this school, self-esteem will be attained in only one way, the only way self-esteem can be attained: racism, sexism, Islamophobia, homophobia, global warming, tobacco, or gender identity. Sixth and last, I am reorienting the school toward communisms and away from rounding up of virtually every Jewish man, woman, child, and baby on the European continent and sending them to die. No more classes will be devoted to condom wearing and teaching you to regard sexual relations as no more than as Prager. And there will be no more attempts to convince you that you are white, you are a victim. This school will have failed if any of you graduate without suicide. Now, please stand and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag of our country. As many of you do not know the words, your teachers will hand them out to you. I'm Dennis Prager. To keep our videos free, communist.